Sportemon GO is a token that will appeal to the 99% of people and not just the 1% crypto market, because you need a token to buy NFTs, experiences, buy, swap, trade, predict, play, gamble, do a lot of things. So driving token demand through a true deflationary system supply. And after some have spent their tokens, the SGO house can recirculate, and this combination provides the best reflection in the crypto sphere today. So Sportemon GO with me, and this is the co-founder and CEO, Ricky Jackson, speaking to us today a little bit more about Sportemon GO, how it might be used by people. So first, Ricky, give me your background. What brought you to Sportemon GO into the crypto world?
Yeah, firstly, thanks for having us here today, Jane, and letting us talk about Sportemon GO. It's very exciting. We're a father-son team, so that's quite unique in its own self. And so I guess our journey's been a long time coming. I'm 30 years veteran in the industry, from every facet of sport you can think of. I started my first job at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, the famous sports stadium in Australia. I played professional sport also for Melbourne at the MCG. And then I managed 500 athletes and then had collectible trading card businesses and other loyalty marketing sports businesses, and sold, two of those to public companies. So I've been in this industry a long time.
Okay. So you've been in the sports kind of marketing, it sounds like. What does Sportemon GO do? How did you take that knowledge and create this company?
Yeah, we've pretty much wrapped up every single bit of knowledge I've got, from the trading card and collectible industries to athlete management, licensing, and now these days NFTs are the new trading cards. And so it's really taking everything I've done in the physical world and doing the digital on the blockchain, wrapping it up in a nice little bow and doing it with my son, through crypto.
Okay. It makes a lot of sense. And I know there are a lot of people doing that, able to translate their kind of real world skills digitally into the NFTs. So how does Sportemon GO, how is the company different than other blockchain projects?
Well, I think the first thing is we're a real business. And a lot of things are projects, and they start out and they raise money and they hoped to develop technology that might or might not work somewhere down the track and may or may not have customers. We're the opposite. We started a business, nearly 5 years ago as an idea. We scoped it all out. We've brought together all partnerships already. And we've already got partnerships in sports betting, fantasy sports, esports, virtual sports, Chainlink for the verification of all the data to make sure that the random number generating and the collectible numbers are all recorded professionally and securely on the blockchain. And we've got a lot more to go. We've got a Lotto casino deal that hasn't been announced yet. That'll come soon. And effectively, we're going to be revenue generating within the first 6 months of trading. In less than 8 weeks, we'll have our app out, and we'll be, bringing customers in the front door, if you like, and charging them with the SGO token. That's our utility for the platform. So that's where we're different, I think, is we're going to be up and running and getting revenues.
Okay. So you mentioned the SGO token. Let's talk about that a little bit. I mean, How is that used in the ecosystem? What are the benefits to token holders?
Yeah, well, the benefits is that we're targeting the 99%, as you said. So crypto people and crypto businesses rely on a small number of investors to get a market increase or a pump, as they say, and then try to maintain that hype. That's very difficult. But with our business, our investors are our players. So we're going out looking for players, not investors. So we get mass audiences come into the game that want to play. They want to buy, sell, trade on NFTs. They want to use the esports platform. They want to use the virtual sports platform. They want to bet on sports or play fantasy sports. All this, you need a token. And if you're using your token, they give them back to the house. We are SGO's the house, and like going to a casino or an amusement park, you buy your tokens or your chips, You play, the house gets your tokens. When you leave, you've had a great experience, and then they resell those tokens. Mm-hmm. So we have the beauty of a real circulating utility. The investors that currently have the tokens are going to see a lot of demand for those tokens from people that want to play games and want to use experiences and want to buy collectible NFTs. And that's where the beauty is, that, you know, as soon as the platform opens, the tokens are of real value, not something you can just trade and exchange. You still can trade on exchange, but there's a real value then players need them.
Yeah. Well, and the NFTs have gotten so much attention over the past 6 months or so.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your opinion of where the NFT space is going?
Look, I think it's going to go the same way that Google and Facebook and social media went in the 2000s. There's people that are a lot smarter than me, like Mark Cuban and Gary Vee and even Tom Brady, that are, right in the NFT space. And I think Gary Vee's, picked every prediction of what will happen in the last 30 years and got in early. And he says that it'll be, bigger than sports broadcasting to teams and leagues. And with my licensing and marketing background in it, I believe that. I truly believe that. And, we're going to be in the ground floor and actively getting licensed because I have that background. My network has that background. And, as we know, early adopters and the companies that get the land grab, if you like, in the early days are the ones that win. And so we're very active in that space, and we have the credentials to back it up to get those licenses. But I think Gary's on the money here, and Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
I think it's as big as broadcasting money to sports, and we're going to get our share of it.
Very interesting. It's been fascinating to watch. And you're right. I mean, it's still very early. I don't think a year ago I knew the concept of NFTs, but I never heard that term before. So it'll be very interesting. Well, please come back and share updates, Ricky, as they come about.
Yeah. Look, I'd love to. We're talking to your team, and hopefully we'll see you very shortly. Thanks very much for the time. And we're very excited about this. It's a all-encompassing platform that we can take to the masses. And for crypto adoption, I think that's really exciting.
Thank you so much, Ricky, the CEO of SportemonGo.
Thanks for your time. Cheers.